Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. And if you like to keep up to date with the latest FIFA career mode hints, tips and news, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So welcome to a new series which I'll be running for the next couple of weeks, and I've edited all my favourite FIFA 19 Wonderkids as we join them on a road to glory with the German 3rd Division side, Eintracht Braunschweig. So firstly, I'll introduce the players. Alban Lafont, goalkeeper, overall 79, potential of 91. Christian Fruchtel, goalkeeper, 65 overall, potential of 84. Martin van der Voort, another goalkeeper, 63 overall, potential of 83. Andre Lunin, the 4th goalkeeper, 76 overall, potential of 88. So moving on to the defensive positions, the first one is Robert Gumney, right back, 69 overall, potential of 85. Another right back is Max Aarons, 71 overall, potential of 85. Reece James, another right back, 72 overall, potential of 85. Dario Maricic, who was a centre back, 72 overall, potential of 84. William Saliba, 70 overall, potential of 88, centre back. Dino van Houten, 73 overall, potential of 87, centre back. Alessandro Bastoni, centre back with an overall of 69, potential of 86. Ethan Ampadu, 65 overall, potential of 86, centre back. Ibrahima Konate, centre back with an overall of 77, a potential of 87. Lloyd Kelly, left back with a 68 overall and potential of 84. And finally, Joshua Wagnerman, who's another left back, 63 overall and potential of 84. Moving on to the midfielders, Sander Berge, 78 overall, potential of 87. Sandro Tonali, 73 overall, potential of 90. Islamil Assar, 77 overall, potential of 88. Ezequiel Palacios, 76 overall, potential of 86. Lucien Agume, 63 overall, potential of 86. Ezequiel Barco, 73 overall, potential of 88. Alphonso Davis, 72 overall, potential of 87. Crepin Diatta, 73 overall, potential of 85. Danny Olmo with a 78 overall and potential of 87. Yari Viasharen, the Belgian youngster, 71 overall, potential of 87. And finally, Thiago Almada with a 67 overall, a potential of 87. So now we move on to the attackers. And the first one is João Felix, 78 overall, with potential of 89. Christian Kwame, 75 overall, potential of 89. Rafael Leao with a 74 overall and a potential of 86. And finally, Matheus Cunha with a 73 overall and a potential of 86. So I divided my squad into two teams, a starting 11 and a reserve 11. Now, no way I'm saying these are the best FIFA 19 players at all. These are just my personal favourite Wonderkids. So we move on now to halfway through the first season. You can see with Miles at the top of the league with a 13-point gap, played 20, won 15, drew 5 and lost 0. I'm simming most of the games, playing only a few to see how the team is progressing as we move on through the season. Skipping forward a little bit further, only in April, and we'd already wrapped up the title for Bundesliga 3, or if you're German, Bundesliga 3. So there you can see Alban Lafont with the trophy for the 3rd Division in Germany. So that's the first part of this experiment completed. So let's have a look at the final table at the end of season number 1. There you can see we've got a landslide, massive victory by 26 points. We won the league by playing 38, winning 29, drawing 8 and losing just 1 with a massive goal difference. And yet again, I did not play many matches at all, simmed most of them, just playing a few to see how the team were progressing throughout the season. Kwame finished top scorer with 19. Now it's time to check how these players grew in season number 1. Lafont plus 3, Christian Fruchtel plus 4, Van der Voort plus 2 up to 65, Lunin plus 4 up to 80, Gumney plus 2 up to 71, Max Aarons plus 2 up to 73, Reece James plus 2 up to 74, William Saliba plus 2 up to 72. Ethan Ampadu plus 3 up to 68. Maricic plus 1 up to 73. Dino van Houten plus 3 up to 76. Bastoni plus 3 up to 72. Konate plus 2 up to 79. Lloyd Kelly plus 3 up to 71. Wagnerman plus 4 up to 67. Tonali plus 3 up to 76. Sander Berge plus 1 up to 79. Islamil Assar plus 3 up to 80. Lucien Agume, who was trained every single week, plus 14 up to 77. Palacios plus 2 up to 78. Barco plus 4 up to 77. Alphonso Davies plus 3 up to 75. Crepin Diatta plus 3 up to 76. Dani Olmo plus 3 up to 81. Gary Viasharan plus 2 up to 73. Thiago Almada plus 3 up to 70. João Felix plus 3 up to 81. Christian Kwame plus 3 up to 78. Matthias Cunha plus 2 up to 75. And finally Rafael Leao plus 2 up to 76. So now I move on to season number 2 in Bundesliga 2, and Matthias Cunha, even though he's not the first choice striker, is an absolute deadly finisher. He plays mainly as a sub, but when he does start he always pops up with some great goals, including this little chipped effort after a great headed through pass. Absolutely brilliant goal, one of the best ones I scored in season number 2 of this career mode. Lovely little lift over the top of the goalkeeper. What a wonderful finish by Matthias Cunha. Definitely getting more game time than Rafael Leao, but Christian Kwame is still the number 1 striker. And just like I did in season number 1, I'm simming most of the matches in season number 2, just playing a few to see how the players and the team as a collective are progressing throughout the season. One player who always does impress when I play a match is Sander Berge, playing in a deep lying midfield role, but when he does get forward, he can unleash shots like this from just outside the area to score some absolute world. He's a great player, is Sander Berge, and definitely recommend you try him out if you've not already done in FIFA 19 career mode. So even though I simmed most of the matches in the league, I did play quite a few in the cup to ensure we went on a good cup run and eventually beating Bayern Munich 3-2 in the DFB Pokal final. So in season number 1 we won Bundesliga 3, and in season number 2 we have won the DFB Pokal final against Bayern Munich, which also qualifies us for the Europa League next season. Alan Hansen, the British TV pundit, once said you'll never win anything with kids when speaking about Manchester United's class of 92. They proved him wrong, and so are we doing here with this career mode experiment as we take these Wonderkids to glory. So as well as winning the DFB Pokal Cup final against Bayern Munich, we also won Bundesliga 2 with a points total of 82, 16-point gap to Hanover in second place. Played 34, won 25, drew 7 and lost 2. Christian Kwame finished top scorer yet again like he did in season number 1 with 19 goals in season number 2. So finally we'll check how the players grew in season number 2. Lafont grew plus 3 up to 85, Fruchtel grew plus 3 up to 72. Van der Voort grew plus 3 up to 68. Andre Lunin grew by plus 2 up to 82. Robert Gumney grew by plus 3 up to 74. Max Aarons grew by plus 2 up to 75. Reece James grew by plus 2 up to 76. Zeno van Houten grew by plus 2 up to 78. William Saliba grew by plus 2 up to 74. Alessandro Bastoni grew by plus 2 up to 74. Ethan Ampadu grew by plus 3 up to 71. Dario Maricic grew by plus 2 up to 75. Ibrahim Konate grew by plus 1 up to 80. Lloyd Kelly grew by plus 2 up to 73. Joshua Wagnerman grew by plus 3 up to 70. Sander Berge grew by plus 3 up to 82. Sandro Tonali grew by plus 3 up to 79. Ismail Assar grew by plus 2 up to 82. Palacios grew by plus 3 up to 81. Lucien Agume again trained every week, grew by plus 8 up to 85. Alphonso Davies grew by plus 3 up to 78. Ezequiel Barco grew by plus 3 up to 80. Crepin Diatta grew by plus 3 up to 79. Dani Olmo, one of the favourite players in this career mode, grew by plus 2 up to 83. Yari Viasharan grew by plus 2 up to 75. Thiago Almada grew by plus 3 up to 73. João Felix grew by plus 2 up to 83. Andreas Skov Olsen, who was a new signing, grew by plus 1 up to 76, only joined in January. Christian Kwame grew by plus 4 up to 82. And Matthias Cunha grew by plus 4 up to 79. And finally, a player that's departing the club at the end of the season due to his lack of first team appearances, Rafael Leao, grew by plus 3 up to 79. So that rounds up episode number 1 of the FIFA 19 Wonderkids to Glory. Please join me later in the week for episode number 2. And all that remains to say is thank you so much for watching this new series. I hope you found it enjoyable. Please tune in next time. FCG out.